Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Broadbeach Bowling Club for the 2023 National Development Series. And we'd like to thank these wonderful sponsors right at home, in home care and assistance, and of course the Australian Institute of Sport. And the National Development Series, we've got 3 colossal days of bowls here at Broadbeach Bowl Club. It's broken down into development squads as well as para bowlers, so looking forward to 3 exceptional days. It's they're broken down into 4 teams: yellow, green, red and blue. So hopefully we'll get to showcase all of them over the next 3 days. And to start the proceedings today, it's 2 hours 15 time limit. It is re-spot or 18 ends of pairs. And the first game is Brianna Smith and Nick Cahill. They're up against Lauren Banks and Kane Nelson. So should have an absolute superb game here with Brianna and, of course, Nick representing Australia last year at the under-25s, and they know each other's game, and it's the first time Lauren and Kane have played with each other, so it should be a very interesting game this year. It's great to have everybody on board early. We hope that you'll enjoy the telecast over the next 3 days. And we see a couple of good starters there. I said there's 18 ends, 3 bowl pairs, so Brianna at the moment just trying to move her white bowl just forward, just draw inside it. Gee whiz, she's played a cracker here. That's a very good bowl there, sitting just in behind the head. Just a little bit of very, very heavy dew here this morning, and as you can see, the shadows are still on this green here, so it'll take a little while for the sun to get out, and once this green dries out, it should be running absolutely superbly. So Lauren with her next bowl could be just a little bit wide with this one, but once again her weight is absolutely spot on. Very handy for what she was after, just to basically I think what she was after, just to trail that kiddie a couple of feet there. She could have made a couple of shots out of that. But looks as though she may have one, just looking at the head there, with that jack high bowl just to the right hand side of the screen. 2 very accomplished young players in Nick Cahill and, of course, Kane Nelson. Nick playing his backhand. Of course, the first game is east-west, and we'll be moving the cameras around in between games. Now, Nick had a pretty good line on that. Looks like he's pulled up probably around about 2.5 feet short. So they've had a 2-end roll-up, of course. That's what they've got. They're here for the 3 days. Should be an exceptional series. If you see Kane Nelson's not going to be too far away. Just missed the kitty, but I'd say that would be pretty close to second shot. We'll have a bit of a shot there. No, not quite. Just ran a little bit too far. You can tell the back cameras sometimes can be a little bit deceiving. Now Nick, just not quite coming back in time. Handy bowl there though. Very handy bowl there for Nick. Next bowl, he can really now decide what hand he wants to play and what weight. So Kane wasn't too far away with his first bowl. This one here too seems to be on a nice line. Starting to work its way into the head. Has he got the run on it? Well, in actual fact, it's finished in a pretty handy home for him. It's going to make it pretty hard for Nick to get in on that hand now. And in co-commentary with me for a while this morning is my very good friend. Great to be working with him once again. He's just working out how to put the headphones on. Mr. Brett Clifford. Hey,
Good
Brett.
morning, everyone. Good morning, Robbie and Brian.
How are you? What a great 3 days of bowls we've got lined up.
Have a look at this head, eh?
Yeah,
wow.
First hand. Nick not happy with that one there. Just
well, everywhere I look these days, I see Nick on live stream somewhere playing.
Mate, he's been playing exceptional bowls, hasn't he? In actual fact,
certainly has.
You look at the development squad. You look at the amount of talent. This is the future of Australia we're looking at over these 3 greens, Brett. And
they're all knocking very heavily on a door that it's going to open up shortly.
Oh, mate, absolutely. It's just an absolute sensational array of talent. And, of course, I must admit, you've got to take your hat off to Bowls Australia with the coaches and that they're put in place to help these future champions of our game. You know, like, I mean, where else could you get coached by some of the world's best?
Oh, exactly right. And I'll tell you what, if you're down this way at all, on the green right behind us, oh boy,
Yep.
haven't we got some games on there?
They're just the one. Yeah, one to which is the green team. I've got to get used to the colours here, Brett.
Oh, okay, yes.
Get used to the colours.
So Kane and Lauren.
Yep.
Kick off with one shot.
And of course, as I was saying before too, Brett, is that Brianna and Nick have had the advantage of playing together at the World Under 25s.
Oh, yes.
And they had great success with Brianna, of course, coming home with the gold medal in the singles, and of course Nick coming home with the silver. So they know each other's game, where Lauren and Kane, it's the first time they've had a game with each other. So
exactly.
Should
they'll click in very quickly.
I think the talent that's on show, I think
For
it
sure.
won't take long at all, Brett.
I tell you what they'd love. They'd love to get this sun out of the shadows and get it on them.
Yes, I just made that comment there previously,
Ooh.
but having been out to Chinchilla for the weekend.
Oh,
with the
okay.
team,
It's warm.
this is very warm. It's snow white. So it looks like they're just going to query the length.
They're just having a look at that. Umpire's been called.
Yes. Umpire, they're going length of Jack.
18 ends.
Good morning, James Johnson. How are you? How's Scotland this morning? Oh, they're playing international rules, which is 23 metres. That's correct.
Aha, exactly.
Yep, 23 metres is that they'll be playing, because it is they're playing to international rules
Yes.
here, ladies and gentlemen.
Which is longer
than the 21
than
metres.
Exactly right.
That,
And people get fooled by that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's ever so true. Of course, Stan Gadd here, the umpire, been an umpire for a great number of years
Oh,
at this
yes.
club. And,
What would Broady be without Stan Gadd umpiring?
without Stan,
With his flair?
yes. He,
But not today.
no, not today. He's very
Traditional today.
very traditional. I love the green shoelaces, though, I must admit.
He's got to get something in there.
So we can see as we were just saying to before, ladies and gentlemen, the shadows here, which are showing out.
Looks like it's fairly close now. We got the international length, and he's just going, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got, hang on. No,
Yeah.
it's,
It's gone.
yeah, bingo.
Yep. So, slow down, Stan. No need to run at your race. It's been an official for as long as I've been on the
Oh,
coast.
look, he's one of the unsung heroes of this club, I'll tell you, because
Yeah.
he's always there. He's there all day from morning to night when there's tournaments on, and he's nearly the last person that really gets thanked.
Yep. No,
And
it's ever
believe
so
me,
true.
I tell you what, all the clubs on the coast that have these sort of people would
Yeah.
miss them if they didn't.
That's for sure. James Johnson saying at the moment it's midnight and it's raining. It's wet at the moment. So there we are in Scotland.
You get a little bit of that.
Yes.
Hello, Trish.
G'day, Trish. Of course they came home with the silver in the pairs.
Uh-huh.
Good on you, Trish. I wasn't too sure it was gold or silver, so one thing I love about our viewers is that they always let us know what's going on. So good start there by Lauren.
Yes.
Probably around about 3 foot short, so
That's all. Perfect line.
beautiful line there. So Brianna, beautiful delivery these future stars have. But then again, they haven't got the arthritis like you and I have
Well,
got,
this is
Brett.
it, you know. Age shall not weary them. Not at the moment.
Not at the moment, mate. So,
There we go.
Yeah, great
Good
goal
reply.
there. Lovely
Yeah.
starter.
Foot short of Jack, right on line.
Yep. So Lauren just got to as Brett said, her line was absolutely impeccable. Just looking for a little bit more weight.
I wouldn't think there'd be much difference in the line here. The greens are perfect.
Yeah,
And it's very still conditions.
well, it's a perfect morning for bowls, really.
Exactly
isn't it?
right. Yes. She had lovely weight on that. Rolled it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just needed a little bit more. Lukey Day, how are you, Luke?
G'day, Luke.
Lewis from Scotland. Lisa and Steve, good to have you all on board. Alan Vidler, good to see you out of bed, Al. Another very nice weighted
there's
bowl here.
two fantastic lead bowls.
Just not falling over at the moment, though. It's just holding slightly with the overcast, well, not the overcast condition, just the shadow of the trees.
Shadow, yeah. Just changing up here because that bowl there is the sort of bowl you can just reach to and just fall off a shot. Now.
Is she going to get a little straightener off this one? Oh,
Yeah,
beautiful
the weight
weight.
was perfect.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Almost centre bowl, centre jack.
Lynn, watching from South Australia. Home of beautiful wines.
Uh-huh.
Sounds good.
Sounds all right to me. Look at these.
Another
That's
great bowl.
nice leading. Look at that. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, 3 very good bowls.
That's
there.
it.
So, as you'd expect from these rising stars of the future.
Certainly.
Well, they're not going to be stars of the future because really
Well,
they're there now.
Exactly right.
They're there now.
The eyes are always on you, no matter where you're playing, believe me. There's always someone can tell a story about how good you rolled up, and that's why you got to roll up and practice. The good luck fairies don't sprinkle dust on you and say, there you go, you're going to play well today.
No,
all these players go out there and do the hard work.
They certainly do. What a great bowl here from Kane Nelson.
Yes, needs just a touch there. That's a good try, but
thought he's just getting a little.
Yeah, that's all he needed.
Just a feather. Good morning, Troy. G'day, Juddy. Yes, we're in for one heck of a day.
Yeah, Nick. Now, the line looks good. He's very, very close to this. There's a... Oh, he got the little rub and run.
Yep.
Shot or second shot, one or the other. I'd suggest shot. Yes, it is.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kane attacks this now, though. He really can't get in on the draw there, can he? He's got to play that metre or so through the head.
Exactly, and he's got all the bowls in the head, so he doesn't need to... Oh, he's going to play the big weight. Okay. He gets edged through. Bang, that's all right. It stayed, but he's probably still got 2. Yes, close for 3, actually.
Yeah, very close, I reckon. So it'll be interesting. It's going to be...
So he needs the same bowl again, doesn't he?
Yeah, so Nick. Of course, Nick.
Well, he's out there once again.
Beautiful line on this one here once again, too.
Yeah.
Has he got the weight?
He needs to
Still
turn
running.
real sharp at the end. Gets inside of that. Oh, the weight was good. It's got to be one or the other.
I reckon that's definitely in the count, that one, for sure.
The call was down.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a nice little bowl to beat anyway. Draw in there, touch jack, lay it out once.
Nice delivery.
Yes.
Just trying to beat that last bowl.
That's it.
Give him
If he
something to rest on.
can get the inside of it just a little bit
Yeah,
wide
he
there.
doesn't like that.
No, he knew straight away.
Yeah.
And he had to lay that bowl out.
I think Nick may change his hand here and go for that jack high bowl there.
Exactly.
Because it would bring basically all of his bowls into play, wouldn't it? Including that one if
Exactly
he
right.
sits and stays, Brett.
Yeah, let's see, having a look at that right now. Putting the old fingers on. Percentage shot, they call it.
Well, early in the game, a handy pickup like that would... He may... well, then again, he may think he's got enough there. So
It's close there.
Well, one of the danger things you have to watch, I mean, you've got to play this perfectly because if he gets the outside edge, he could actually do away with a couple of his shots. But he may already have them there too by looking at that. So.
Looking at it, it's very close for the count there, yeah. Yeah, no, he's not changing.
So I think you'll find he has got a few shots there.
Yeah, I reckon it's 2 measure for 3, if not 3 all up, and drawing now for 4. So I'll tell you what, he needs to just get to that and stay.
Gee whiz, that's a great tip. Might have just fallen out.
We'll soon find out. Here we go. Those 2. Yeah, so definitely was a measure for 3. That one's in. Yes, 3.
3.
Now.
Could be a handy pickup here for Nick.
Yes. It's between that one. Nick's last bowl. Not
there.
in. That back bowl.
This will be close.
Yes. That's in.
That's in,
for 4. 4 shots.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a good pickup.
And Nick played that on the right hand too, though.
For sure.
I mean, if he drifted across the head and just rolled that, all of his bowls would have been in play. Where the danger playing the backhand there, as I said, if he's a little bit wide...
And touches that bowl, lays it over, he's only got 1 instead of 3 or 4.
3 or 4, yeah. So, again, it shows you the maturity of the players and how experienced they are this day and age.
So it's only early days, but That's a great pick up there.
Oh, absolutely.
Time limit on this game, Robbie?
Yes. Yep, the clock's up
Oh,
there.
of course it is. I can't see for the life of me there.
2 hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes, or 18 ends.
Yes.
So I think you'll find this morning with the overcast conditions, Brett, I wouldn't be surprised if we do get the 18 ends in.
Yeah.
Not overcast, I should say.
Well,
shadow.
just the
shadows.
with the shadow on them.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's,
once again, to a huge credit to the green staff here at Broadbeach. This green had stands all over it just a couple of weeks ago.
Well, exactly.
And look at the condition it's in, absolutely superbly running green. So once again, to the boys of the green staff watching you this morning, you all did a superb job.
As always.
As always, yeah. It's a pleasure at this day and age being able to watch instead of being out there participating in it. So, Lauren with her first bowl. Brianna just a couple of feet behind the head. A lovely start here from Lauren. That's beautiful weighted bowl there once again. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Michael and Philip, Blind Freddie. Hey, Samuel.
G'day, Anne.
Tackle watching from Perth.
Okay. Got a couple of hour difference over there, haven't we?
Certainly have. Anne Faulkner. G'day, Anne. Juddy's on board as always.
Tell you what, not far off the mark here.
Great bowl
just
here.
Rolled it through and quite, I don't know, close.
Be very close that there. Too many bowls to come at this stage.
Yeah. 3v3 pairs, as they do international.
Yes. And as we said, there's one thing we have to remember too, is that playing international rules, that it is the 23 metre ruling.
Yes, on minimum length. That's something you've got to get used to too, all these players. It just locks in automatically.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Yes, James, I would definitely echo those sentiments, mate. Some of the greens we do participate on out here in Australia are absolutely superb, yet we have so many bowlers want to criticise them.
It's very strange, but it's lucky for greenkeepers because you always got 200 or 300 experts that can help you out with something that might interest the greenkeeper.
Yes.
On pace.
So, Lauren, maybe just a bit wide with
that's all, and the weight's very, very good.
Weight's absolutely spot on.
Yeah,
so
that's not bad at all.
Well, it's another bowl in the head, and it's come to a pretty reasonable area just there too.
I think...
But there's definitely one shot there, I'm assuming, just looking at that there.
It is, yes, for sure.
To Brianna. And just for our overseas viewers, we'll tell you at the moment, it is... coming up at the moment, it says it's 18 degrees here at Broadbeach.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a top today of 23 with sunny all day.
Yes, it's very still conditions. Not a breath of breeze.
Should be perfect.
Oh, nice bowl here. That's a really good bowl as he reached.
Yeah, that's a very good bowl.
If he has.
He's left a nice little shot for...
yes, he's left a nice
there.
little shot just to sit on either one and dribble the jack.
Yep.
He's a little bit narrow here.
A little bit narrow, yeah.
Yes.
And that's what you call just reaching weight. So he had perfect weight for what he was after, didn't he?
He only had about 2 foot of weight, and so that's what he needs to lay a bowl over and stay.
Yeah.
Now, Nick knows now what he's going to try. He'd love to be able to draw to that purple bowl and lock the jack in.
Look at this for a bowl.
He likes it. He sits on the purple bowl. Ooh, okay, well, he's changed the shot.
Well, he has changed now what Kane got to play. It's more. Got to be careful the weight he plays there with.
He can't.
Brianna's bowl sitting just behind there, that white one.
Yeah.
It might only be the one down, but it's very hard
Quite
to tell
possibly.
with that sun hitting that green just there. So it's just a dead draw, Brett.
That's all it is, yes. It's just a full draw, and he's not badly pointed. Has he got the weight? He's very, very close here. Oh, that's a nice bowl. He's touched the jack.
That's a sensational bowl. That is a...
How good is that? Wow. I think he's holding shot.
Yes.
Yeah or not? It's hard to tell. It's very close. That was a nice bowl. That's backing yourself, backing your ability.
Oh, mate, there's one thing I know about Kane. All of these players, they've all got that.
So Nick, he's got a bit of a shot here to play. He'd like to get that front bowl a couple of rolls, I'm assuming. Nick's probably got shot, yeah.
I reckon he's probably got the one just looking at that there, yeah.
And the chances are, if he full draws to that bowl, oh no, okay.
Not quite there.
No,
Yep.
no. Sometimes you don't want to push the point.
Oh, Brianna's mother's on board. Great to have you on board.
All right.
Julie Jones says it's 8 degrees there. G'day, Jules.
Oh, well.
That's out at Chinchilla, where we were on the weekend.
Okay.
Lovely part of the world. Geez,
it's warm out there. Yeah,
wasn't that warm when we were there, Jules?
There's no icicles in the trees, no. Tell you what, there's not a bad bowl coming down here. How close is this?
He's got the kitty.
Now, sits the bowl, fat, rolls one. That's a fantastic bowl.
Mate, they don't get much better than that.
Now, that's two? Or
It would have to be two.
It's got to be
now.
two.
That's a fantastic bowl there by young Kane. Yep.
I'm assuming two?
Yeah, I'd say so. It had to be. Two, like, colossal bowls.
Oh, boy.
By all of the competitors there then.
This is going to be a cracker of a game. They're all going to be... Look, if you're in this area and you don't come down, I know you can watch on the live stream. It was three.
3 shots.
Yeah, okay.
Gee whiz.
The Leeds bowl as well. Rolled, one roll.
Yeah, that's...
Perfect weight for the shot. Played it very, very
But
well.
Nick played 2 very good bowls there, but Kane's bowls just absolutely exceptional.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got Lauren on the mat at the moment playing her backhand, playing back towards the club rooms.
You can see the sun in the background there trying to get through those high-rise apartments on the left of them. Well, on their right now.
Just a little bit short with that one there.
That's all.
So that's a good call here by one of our viewers. Says the guy skipping the green team goes okay. Good on you, Jacob Nelson. On you, Jacob.
I'm sure Kane appreciates the support from bro.
Good on you, mate.
Good bowl there.
Love the humour. Hey, Michael, native bowler from South Africa says it's -3 degrees over there.
Oh, thanks, Bugsy. Appreciate that, mate.
Hey, good on you, Bugsy.
Might just be a little bit Errol Flynn here. The weight's not too bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a tad more grass.
Yeah, it was only about 10 inches short, that's all. Looks shorter from the live stream, but it's not that short.
No. One thing too is, is that you can see the sun starting to hit that bottom end of the green now.
Exactly right.
And once the sun really starts hitting this green, you see it starting to dry out.
It will.
And it's going to run absolutely superbly here. Again, a lovely bowl here from Brianna, just coming in just in behind the head. But
Now, that's the beauty of playing on very good, consistent greens. We get spoilt on the Gold Coast. You can play every shot in the book and back yourself to draw the shot within a foot. And if you're good enough, within 6 inches, like Kane the last end.
yep. Now, Lauren just going to be a little bit wide with this one. Not going to come back, but it's going to be in behind the head, which is going to be Kane giving that a slap in actual fact. He's very happy with that.
Yeah.
So she'd be pretty close. Well, no, I think she may just be down, but
Yeah,
I tell
I
you what,
think-
it's pretty close.
Yes, exactly. Now, any touch on Jack here is very advantageous. Or just beating that wing bowl.
Which it looks as though she's going to be...
If she sits
Right
and lays
in
it
there.
out one roll, she makes 3. So that's probably 2 now.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
a very good bowl there.
It is. Of course they are, Julie.
Had
I've
a
seen
great-
that from the live stream.
Had a great time out there, Jules, you know that. Wonderful little destination out there.
Not only do we showcase the bowlers from all different areas of Australia,
Right.
and look,
No,
we
no.
showcase the greens.
Absolutely. Cole says, go Brianna and Nick. Nan and Pop watching. Great. He's not fantastic. This is what this live stream's all about.
Needs
Great
to
bowl here
sit
by Nick.
this bowl and fall. I'd suggest that's a...
That would probably
be the shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be the shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, what's Nick got? I mean, the beauty about Nick, if he trails this kitty, he's got 4 shots.
Exactly right.
He's definitely...
And
got-
he's close. Getting interested here. Needs to just get a little tiny piece. Okay, that'll do for shot.
Yes.
He'd love it to fall.
It's on its way.
It is. He would love it to fall.
Yeah. Yeah, change your hands there. I thought he may have changed hand there.
And any edge off his own bowl there comes straight into the jack.
Well, he had to be careful too, though, because if he played through that front bowl, he'd probably get the kitty.
Yeah. Now, will he hold?
Not quite.
Just. Oh, geez, the weight was good too.
But he's opening up for himself with the next bowl, so Nick's really...
Yeah. Can play this. Oh, yeah, he's going to stay on that hand. I was going to say you can almost play it on the other hand.
You even look at playing that just through the head.
Yeah. He'd love to just get inside this.
And you can see that's what he was after.
Oh, exactly right. He couldn't roll it over.
So,
yes, well, he knows the danger here, but you've got to reach on a full draw. Even if he trails it, a foot stays with it.
yeah.
It's a good shot. It lays the bowl over once. Okay, here we go.
On his forehand.
Tighter line. Looks like he's got the weight. Now, needs to sit the bowl or just touch jack.
What a bowl.
Just touch jack. Oh, it was a good try.
He's still one down.
Still one down, but he's changed that shot because he was in a world of pain. If someone changed over there and trailed that jack, Nick could have trailed that.
100%.
And
Nick's still got the option. I think it's pretty hard to get to that kitty there.
yeah,
though, the way it's
it is
positioned.
now, but he can get to the bowl. He's just saying, if I get to that bowl, get a couple of rolls on it.
Yep.
I mean, he's gone from one down to one down, but there was a chance there to go four down.
And that's exactly the importance of changing the head like he had to then.
For sure.
100%, Brett. And I'm sure, looking at the weight that Nick played with his first bowl, that was what Nick was looking to playing. Just onto his bowl, on the kitty, happy days.
Big number.
Yeah, big number.
Yeah,
he probably would have come through at the same time for 5. So
exactly right.
But now he's changed it. And the only other way he can really get a few this time around is to take that bowl of Kane's, which is second shot, which he's trying to play here on his backhand.
Exactly. Now, you can't see from the live stream, but there is about an inch gap between those bowls.
Yep.
So it's possible to get an inch, get an edge and punch it through.
Look at this for a bowl.
Now, he's just, well, he's got it where he wanted it, really.
Well, he's made 3 out
exactly.
of it. That's a great bowl.
The
by
weight
Nick.
was good on, and he's like half an inch wider, which is probably made 4. But I mean, good result, good weight, and everything on that side of the head was his. So safe shot.
Yeah, no, absolutely, that's a great bowl there. Irene, watching from Edinburgh in Scotland. Nick Twining. G'day, Nick. How's Cairns this morning?
Nick.
Yep,
So
here it
it's
is again.
possible
Here's a
to get an
replay.
inch, yes. You get an
And
edge,
played
punch
with
it
magnificent
through.
weight for a bowl.
Now, he's just, well, he's got it where he wanted it, really. And all good.
Yeah, no, just absolutely. The weight control. This is the biggest thing at this level, isn't it,
Yes.
Brett? It's like, I mean, they have the talent, but it's their maturity for their weight and also the shots that they're calling. That's the thing that impresses me the most with these young players today. It's like back in our day, we just would have gone big at that.
Well, exactly. Hoping for the best. And but when you back yourself with the right weight, you get value like that shot, 3 shots.
Once again, a beautiful way to bowl there from Brianna. Good on you, Mick. Love your work, mate. Mick's a member of Tarrant Point Bowls Club.
And Long Bay.
Yeah, Long Bay in, mate, he reckons.
Nice start there.
Beautiful start there from Lauren. Lauren Banks, of course. Lauren is pretty sure she's from Tasmania, Lauren.
Okay.
Of course, Brianna, St John's Park down in Sydney. And, of course, Nick is at Broadbeach these days.
Certainly is.
And Kane's just moved from Belmont, he's been his club for years, to Capella Bar.
Capella Bar, yes.
That's the club of the future.
You're not wrong. Haven't they got a few players there now in the last 6 months or so?
Well, look at the incredible facilities that they've just built there, you know. 2 magnificent undercover greens. And must say, it's The club of the future. Keep an eye on Capalaba over the next 10
I remember
years.
the live stream going up for the opening.
We certainly did.
Yeah.
We certainly did. So just a little bit long with that one, Lauren. But again, anything behind the head, the quality of players we have on show,
Yes, you don't
can
want
always come into play. So Brianna got a better grass line on this one.
sure.
I tell you what, her weight is pretty reasonable once again also too.
There you go.
That's a beautiful correction.
Shot bowl.
There, Lauren's sticking to the forehand. Okay, thanks very much for that, Phil. Brianna is originally from Camden.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Graham. Lauren is from New Norfolk in Tasmania. Thank you very much for that. That's one great thing about our viewers. They always put us in the right direction.
Well, it's good. It's good, for the rest of the viewers as well.
Yeah,
Not only ourselves, but
just to know where they come from.
Exactly right. Of course, the only Tassie I know that in the club is Chris McKibben, who's a pretty famous sort of bowler.
Great bloke too. That's his nickname, Tassie.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder why.
I wonder why. I think he holds a record for the most games. Doesn't he?
I think he does.
That's the most games played for Tasmania.
Oh, yeah. Geez, the weight was perfect on that.
Yeah, it was very good. Still just the one down by the looks of it. So Kane reaching down here on his backhand, I think could be a little bit underdone grass line though, Brett.
That's all. That's all. Yeah, somebody only a bowl short of that, so okay. Now
Okay, Nick
just needs to tighten the bowl. His weight was very good on his first one. Now he likes the line on this. Giving this a bit of a follow. One needs it to run. Ooh. Okay.
pretty close.
It is, yeah.
It's still there for Kane though. It's still on his backhand.
It is. He's just got to get around that front bowl. It's drawing quite evenly on both hands, as we always expect here at Broady.
Just a bit too much weight here.
That's all. His line was perfect on that.
Adam, love the way you keep trying, mate. It's fantastic, mate. I'll tell you what, mate, you get here this afternoon and I'll organise a game for you, Adam. I love his humour. Every time we come on the live stream, he said, "Can I play in this?" Good on you, mate. It's great catching up with you there too. Hope to catch up with you again soon, bud. Okay, Nick. He's got the option of, I wouldn't change too much. Probably.
No, look, he's only probably half a bowl shy of being a counter there.
Yeah, wouldn't change too much at all.
No. He's going to change, eh? Well, look, as I said before, there's hardly any difference in both hands.
Yep. He's on a good line with this one too.
He
comes
is
down to
too.
his weight now. He's watching this very intently.
Oh, he should as well.
He's not far away, even onto his own bowl.
Which he has. Little rub and they run as they call it.
3 shots.
I would suggest so. Yeah.
That's a great bowl there from Nick, but he has opened it up though.
He has. He doesn't like the result, but here we go. Big weight. Geez, he pulled that right. Yes, he did too.
Across the body.
He did, which is unusual. These guys are very consistent with their line of length. He would not have liked that. We got 3 and a measure.
Measure for 4.
For 4.
Looks of that.
We've got a few numbers going on here, I tell you what.
Well, there once again, it can be deceiving coming from behind there. I tell you what, I think it's... Look at that. No, not quite. 3. Worth a measure, though.
For sure. Wasn't much in it at all.
Fiona Hall.
G'day, Fiona.
She's, reckon she's good to hearing your tones again, mate.
Oh, geez. Hey, thank you, Fiona. Are we going to change tactics here? We're going to do something different. We're just going with the flow, or we're going to look at something else?
Well, there's one thing I must say is that, once again, praising up these younger players, one thing that impressed me all year with the leads, the way they're continually changing length all the time. Everywhere we've been live streaming, it's good to see Leeds really thinking about it.
And that's just it, you know. Like back in the old days when we were bowling,
Yeah.
But you just wanted to get your first bowl on the jack. You don't care what length it is. Put the mat down, kick the bowls back or whatever and get it down.
Well, this is the thing. This day and age, they're actually thinking about it, and
Well,
it's putting a lot of thought into it.
And you got to too, because subtle changes of the mat can take the other lead off their line and length.
Well, you've only got to see, really, Brett, even in big games, how a person may just drop the kitty in the ditch and the opponent changes the length and all of a sudden...
Changes the game.
Changes the game completely, doesn't it? So
exactly right.
It's the importance of having the kitty where you can draw to it.
Yes, for sure.
We see that both of them have got perfect line, just struggling a little bit with weight.
Coming this way in particular, they're both... well, I won't say both.
Yes, that's a beautiful delivery by Brianna, isn't it? Just so superb. So
Smooth as silk.
Good morning, Barbara.
Perfect one day and even perfecter the next.
Yeah, beautiful up here, Barbs. Hope you're keeping well, Barbara. So you had a birthday the other day. I'm not having any more, Barb. I'm not greedy.
No. Had to be up with this one. Might sit
the
the
edge of
bowl.
it.
Yeah,
Yep, got
okay.
the edge of
Well,
it.
had to be up, but that was the main thing. As they say in the classics sometimes, it's easy to take weight off than it is to add weight.
No, I'm finding it hard, mate. Trust me.
We're talking bowls?
Oh, no, mate. Hey, lovely correction there.
Yeah, probably
Just a couple of feet short.
That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, may force Lauren onto a change of hand here.
Yes. It's a very subtle change on both hands. There's not much involved in it.
Well, she's got the line. How's she got the weight? Just going to pull up a tad short.
Yeah, that's all. Once again, the line good, but...
Hey, Greg, watching from Stratty Island. Good part of the world over there, my friend. Christine watching from Auckland in New Zealand. Okay, Nick. Going to play his forehand.
Yes, very open there.
Yeah, open draw there, Brett,
Yeah,
isn't
I think it's first in, best dressed here. You'd love a front touch or just to drag that jack behind the bowls, just slightly. Yeah, well, you know, that's probably the shot bowl, but there's 2 foot there.
Yeah, still too much room for the calibre of player.
For sure.
And I'm sure Nick's going to correct with his next one too.
He will. Yeah, just pulling up a bit short with this one too.
Yep. You can see the sun now. You can see the sun just starting
it's trying its best.
to come out.
Now,
Right.
Nick.
He's got better weight on this.
He certainly has. Now, has he got enough weight to beat that?
Oh.
Oh, no. Well, this is an interesting little
When he
hit.
let that go, I thought
Well, yeah, his arm swing looked good, but
Good, yeah.
now. He's nicely down here. Shot bowl coming in. There we go. Shot bowl.
Yep.
Still a bit of room there.
Yeah,
I mean, that
next-
bowl's probably about 16 inches behind Jack.
Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day up here, Barbara. It's going to be a very pleasant 23 degrees, so they tell us.
Yes. Very still. Nice sitting in the sun.
Yep, definitely the shot. This is why Nick's changing his hand to try and sit this bowl out of the head.
Sure.
I think he's a little bit too wide for that. Just had to hug that pack up there.
Yeah, just around the white bowl in front there.
So Kane's got one.
So I'd assume that he will draw another one. I don't want to put the mocker on him, but...
Well, he's on a perfect line for it, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, once they get one on there, you'd imagine. Here we go. That. He will draw another one.
The absoluter.
Yeah. 2 shots. Now, are we going to change up something here?
Yeah, John, I agree with those words, mate. I think it's hey, good on you, Barbs. I think Bowles is in great hands there, John. I really do. When you see this future generation from the National Development Series here, the talent on show is second to none, in my opinion.
Yes.
And now, notice there once before that they're trying to play a shortish end and they got caught out with the 21 to 23 metre rule. So
Yes, and that's just that's something you get used to. And
Yeah.
You've got to, it's like practice. You've got to practice when you're rolling the jack as a lead, that to get that out of your head, because everyone likes to be able to play that minimum length.
Yep.
And when you get 2 metres difference, it's amazing how much that little 2 metres can make. There's a nice starter here. Just slipped by, but okay.
first bowl in behind the head. It's always,
That's exactly right.
Always very easy to correct, isn't it, from going...
It is.
You've just got to drop a couple of feet of weight. So, Brianna, who's really led up very, very well here this morning. She's on a beautiful line here. As her bowl starts working into the head, she's not going to be too far away.
Yeah, that's a nice starter there.
Hey, what a great bowl.
Now, Lauren just needs to drop a...
Donny Poples, g'day, Don.
Don, you champion.
How are you, mate? Hope you're keeping well, Donny.
I seen Donna the other day up
He
at
said
Musgrave.
that last Friday. He said that, Brett.
Played against the Hong Kong development side.
Yep.
Youth development side. What he hasn't won hasn't been worth playing in.
Yeah, no. Maybe I'll...
Geez, the weight was good on that last bowl.
Perfect.
So nothing to change here. Would love to just play another bowl similar or a foot more weight around her own. And I tell you what,
She's played it just around her own.
look at that. That's very good leading there. One on, one just behind. Skips love that. I don't know why, but they love it.
Well, definitely does help them out in the long run, doesn't it? It gives them options that at times they may have to utilise.
Now, weight was good on the last one.
Yeah, she's got a better grass line.
Yes, for sure. Now,
Working in the head.
would like to just sit on this back one. Looks like a little bit overweight, but going to sit.
Oh, just didn't sit and stay.
No.
Just caught the edge of it, unfortunately.
Same bowl needed here.
Yep.
Once again, would love that sort of weight she just played before. Maybe take 6 inches off and roll her own bowl or just around it.
Well,
double
whammy. Laid them both over.
Well,
That's given Kane something to rest on, really.
exactly
I mean,
right.
to our viewers that don't play at the higher level all the time, that's what you call a good bad bowl.
Well, it is.
It
And
is.
the best back two here as Lauren. So
Yeah. Okay. As we said, playing his backhand, he had something to rest on there.
would love to just subtly change this head. Roll that over. Okay. Well, everything here for a nice little trail for Nick.
Yeah.
Sit bowl. First one not too aggressive, obviously. Needs to get something there. Nicely down too. How about this?
Great bowl.
Oh, needs to run
Run
hard.
Yep.
Yes. Second shot maybe.
Not yet. Yep. Okay. Good looking bowl here.
Oh, look at this now. Just got a nice
Oh.
little flick along the line.
Bit unlucky with that one, mate.
Yes.
Really did so.
Okay, now. Well,
Could be a bit of a covering bowl there, I think, mate. I think he realises Kane may be looking to
he
go
could have
that kitty.
Exactly. He could have gone flat for the jack, gets inside, takes bowls out.
Yep.
If he gets the jack in the bin, it was worth nearly a handful.
Full, that's right.
Yeah,
so very good bowl there by Nick.
Yeah.
And it's changed the shot
it has.
that Kane could play then, doesn't it?
Yes. He's just trying to reach into the little pocket there. And he might get an edge. Yes, he's probably just a bowl wide. He wanted to sit on those bowls, I think.
Yeah, gee whiz, he played that well, though.
He did.
Just,
Lovely weight just to sit on one of the two bowls.
Yeah.
And if he gets the jack with that weight, he need to err on the just a fraction tighter side. Anyway, weight perfect.
Yeah. Well, Nick always had another bowl anyway, so
That's the problem.
I'm sure he'll be trying to make this one count also
Oh,
too,
yes.
sticking to his forehand.
He needs to just get inside. He knows the bowl he's got to beat, and that's the beauty of it. He's not going to get anywhere near dragging the jack. He needs to arrive and beat that inside bowl. Oh, I tell you. He'd be a little bit upset with that, I reckon.
Well, they're the ones that you really sometimes can come back to bite you at the end of the game.
That's exactly right.
But still got two, so he can't be too disappointed. And you see the sun now really starting to...
yes, there's not much more in this, but we've got a few high rises across the road from us. So.
That's ever so true. So for our viewers that have just come on board, it's the 2023 National Development Series, and it's brought to you by Right at Home, in-home care and assistance, and of course the Australian Institute of Sport.
Yes, we do thank them for their support in bowls.
Absolutely, they do a fantastic job.
Certainly do.
And it's an establishment that does so much good for our community.
Oh,
also
for sure,
too.
Brian.
They really do. Keep a lot of people in their own homes. It's fantastic.
Yep.
So, Brianna, you probably see at the moment, once they hit the sun, it's not going to pick up in pace, but it's just going to run on that little bit more compared to going back the other way. This is where makes this green so hard to play on in the morning.
It does, exactly, and probably green 3 at Broadie, when you play a certain direction on the ditch rink near the road,
yes,
it tends to get the same sort of thing.
Yes, 100%. As you said, mainly because it's out of the trees now, it's into the high rise.
Exactly.
Okay, lovely starter there by Lauren.
Well, that's it. The weight's perfect on that.
Yep, just in behind the head.
Exactly right. I mean, these greens, as they do, but in the next game, when this green will slightly quicken up, by this afternoon...
It'll be beautiful.
Oh...
You're running another great bowl here.
Oh, yes. Beat a run bowl. Okay, good correction.
Okay, Lauren sticking to the forehand too. Got to beat that last bowl.
That's all. Just a foot or so off. Fractionally tight a line. Just need a bit more weight on that.
Yeah, just pulling up just a tad short. Just overcorrect it slightly, that's all.
I'd suggest maybe a change. Oh, no. There you go. Rightio. Stay on line. Weight was been good, so...
Well, even if she beats that first bowl of,
yes, exactly right,
Lawrence,
Brian.
would be a great bowl there,
It
Brett.
would, wouldn't it? Beautiful line on this too.
Yeah, she's around it.
Oh, geez, the weight was good, but that's another counter.
Yep. 3 good bowls there.
Okay, big bowl needed here.
Yep. Yeah, we can see the sun coming out. They've got their tops off now. You see their bright yellow shirts there. So we know who they're playing for. Okay, Lauren. Not going to be too far away.
Yeah, needs to run hard now. Needs to run hard now.
Well, that's a great bowl.
Oh, that's a good effort, and I'd suggest shot.
I reckon that shot, yes.
That's a good bowl. Skip says thank you.
Yep. Even got some blood draining through his face once again. One thing I think that these players back their ability, my friend.
They certainly do. It's the level they play at all the time. You know, it's you keep at that certain level. Like Nick is just a superb bowler and has been for a long time. He's been knocking on that door to play for Australia.
Yep.
And believe me, it won't be long.
Well, he's had a great start in life up in the Bundaberg region.
Yes.
Some great players up through that region. And, of course, Wayne Turley and Kelvin Kirko down at Tweed Heads for a great number of years. And
yes, exactly right.
I mean, you couldn't get two better people to learn the game from.
Well, yeah.
And then, of course, now over here with the great man himself. Well, they're all great, aren't they? You got Ryan Bester, Aaron Sheriff.
Oh God, it's a list of who's who.
Who's who here? So he's really in a very good pond where he's learning all the time.
Oh, I tell you
he's
what.
Under that. He's got this.
He's got the hole.
Oh, down the hole. But very good home there. So still just the one down. I do favour that bowl of Lauren's at this stage.
Yes, the one right on the line. It's only about 14 inches short of Jack, and I suggest that's a shot. Now, this is not too bad. Gets under that, but no.
Just caught it. Yeah.
Now that's... Yeah, there's the call. Like the weight.
Yeah,
try and sit the bowl, trail Jack.
Well, it's worth a few, isn't it?
It is. Are we tight enough? Yes, we are. Now, is the weight the same? Oh, just a bowl tight. Maybe a bit more weight, maybe, for that.
Makes it very hard for Nick to get into, for Kane, I should say, to get into now, though, doesn't it?
For sure.
Brucey Kirk. G'day, Bruce. Yep, see you tomorrow, my friend.
Yes, the call is just turn mine over. Nothing too heavy.
Just over a draw.
Just a full draw, please.
Yeah, I don't think he's wide enough.
No.
Oh, he doesn't want to...
Well, it's got enough of that bowl, and it's definitely shot now, whether it was close before.
May have brought that white one into play.
Actually, that white one did roll out. Yeah, one shot.
No, just the one shot, yes.
Yeah. Would have been a bit dicey there for a while.
Yes, that's for sure. That's for sure.
We got 12-7.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Who have we got lined up for the next game?
Next game we've got a cracker, mate. We've got young Cooper White Styles up against Brett Sellers.
Ah, Brett, okay.
And then in the last game, we've got a triples game, which should be a cracker also too. But we're just sorting out who's in that at the moment before we announce it.
Well, a lot of these bowlers for the Paras are obviously trying themselves to get into the Australian side as well, and they've been knocking on the door there for a while, and they want to produce the goods here today and for the next few days.
And that's 100%. I was talking to a few of them this morning, having known Cooper for a great number of years.
Yes.
Young, great young man from the Mackay region.
Yep.
And he said how nervous he was. I said, mate, it's a game of bowls, but just go out and do what you do
he's
best.
Been there and done that so many times.
Yeah. But it's good to hear that they've still got a bit of nerves.
Well, that's it. It doesn't,
Still got a bit of nerves there, mate.
Exactly. They know the importance of it. They want to show their...
Yep.
Nice bowl there to start with as well, and a good reply.
What a beautiful reply here, Brett.
Oh, yeah. That's perfect. Oh, wait. Look at that. Centre.
Yep. Dave McCann. Good morning, Dave. Yeah, mate. It's a great day for bowls, mate. Beautiful day here at Broadbeach. No wind at this particular stage.
It's an unusual day.
Very pleasant 22.8 degrees.
We whinge about winter, but you can't. How can you?
I tell you what a great bowl.
How's about this for another reply? Okay, good bowl in the head, whether it's shot or not.
Yep.
Probably not. I'd suggest that centre jack, centre bowl. That's a shot bowl on the right. Would love just to get around to own and get inside the back one.
Not too far away with this one. Just going to sneak in around the back, as you said there.
Yeah, look, the weight's good. Yes. Yeah, shot bowl there.
Good morning, Cunningham District Bowls Association. Is that Michelle or Graham? Good on you. No, not far away. Just going to sneak around the back.
Exactly. Knowing that with the bowls, the way they're situated here, and these two power players, I'll tell you what, nothing for short bowls once you've got shot or second shot. Not bad there. One on, one behind, and best back.
Good on you, Graham. Okay, I tell you what, she's on a nice line here too. Also, too, comes down to her weight.
Oh, would love to just get under and sit in front of Jack. That's a good bowl.
That's a great bowl.
Now the importance of that last bowl, the opposing lead.
Yep.
Best back.
Yeah.
One on, one behind, only a metre, and the best back. So now, something for the skip to work with. Even though two down, still, shots are on there.
He's still got options.
Exactly right.
He's still got options. And that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yep. Now, reaching up here, looking to get the shot bowl through the jack.
He got both of them.
Got that and rolled it through. Yeah, I'd suggest it's close. Yeah, probably got shot.
Plenty of room, though.
Oh,
Brett.
yeah, a mile of room there.
But once again, too, as I said, the absolute importance of trying to reach the head and just change the head up there slightly.
That's it.
So absolutely. And what a great bowl here from Nick.
Yeah.
He's drawn the absoluter.
There we go.
Too
That's
much
the one
room.
to
Too
beat.
much
Oh, yeah,
room,
for
but
this standard of play.
yeah.
So, just trying to beat that bowl. Any touch on Jack's okay.
Jack, yeah.
Or lay the bowl over once. Not badly
Oh,
down here.
Kane's not going to be too far away.
Would
Very
love
close to Kitty.
just touch. Ooh, okay.
Well, it's got
Yes.
down just out there slightly.
So, just calling a shot here. Those bowls there need to roll over. Anything under, trying to sit the purple. Little double each way show here. Here we go. Now, through the front bowls or just under for the purple and is very close to this, is just slid by.
Oh, gee whiz, that was close, wasn't it?
Wow.
Gee whiz.
Okay, so needs another bowl in the head. Needs another bowl in that head. Might be holding shot, but there's a lot of seconds there.
Yeah.
Got to draw another one in here. Somehow find a way.
Well, there's there really on his forehand,
Exactly,
isn't he?
yes. Just around the purple, out
Yep.
to that bowl that's sort of jack high.
Wants to stay off Nick's bowl, though.
Yes. Needs to get under this bowl here. Oh, well,
Bit unlucky there.
I'd suggest we're going to go at the purple with big
Yep.
weight this time.
Yep.
Not just, and probably the other hand or not.
Yep.
Yes, bang, bang. There's the call.
Paul, just for your benefit, I'm not too sure where Jody is at the moment, but in the yellow and green, they're playing singles today.
Nick's about to give this the
Yep.
what for. Both the bowls.
He's awfully close.
He's
Well, that may have bought that other bowl of maybe not. She'll be on the live stream tomorrow, Paul, but second game tomorrow. So the games today are at, well, of course, there's 9 a.m., 12:15 and 3 p.m. So that's about all I can let you know, mate. But I can let you know that she's on the live stream tomorrow on second game, mate. So I hope that gives you some information.
Now, we're just looking at that. Is it only the one? Well, we might have to check that jack high bowl. No. Call was only... Yes, Nick would be ruining the chance he had there because he could have got both those bowls for a little bit of a number. Yeah. Bowl clean for nearly, I reckon, 4, or both the bowls for 2.
It's a pleasure, Paul. We'll try and help you more if you ask anything else, mate. We'll try and feed the information to you. It was just the one there, Brett, so...
One shot, okay.
As you said, if true story, both those bowls would have gone.
Oh,
He did
yeah.
it properly.
Yeah.
And he would have had quite a number there.
Exactly. You don't get too many chances in a game like that with a safe drive at the head.
Yep.
G'day, Raylene. Now, Lauren, love to get right up to this jack, all the way. Not too bad. Yeah, 1.5 foot, that's all. Right on line.
Yeah, you did right, Philip. Could happen. And Paul Allen. And Craig Middleton, watching from Perth in Scotland. Tell you what, Brianna, she's just going to pull up across the head here, but she's awfully close to that bowl.
It's just...
Yeah, great try.
Exactly. Might change up here. Yeah, the call was change your hand.
Yep.
Add a couple of foot. Drop right on that jack for me, please.
See a magnificent day here at Broadbeach Bowls Club. It's 23.3 degrees where we're sitting, Brett,
Exactly.
and we're in the shadows.
Exactly right. In the sun. Oh, boy. You'd be getting the suntan lotion out.
Mate, you reckon?
I reckon so.
Mate,
You might even, in an hour or so, not now,
not now.
have a bit of the brown water.
Oh, could do.
Well, yeah.
Mate. Lovely delivery there from Brianna.
Oh, the extension and the follow through was just beautiful. Well pointed.
Yeah, just
a little bit. Yeah, that's all.
the line on most of them been spot on, hasn't it? So,
Exactly right.
so Lauren's really just got to add a little bit more weight from her
That's
last
all.
bowl.
Yeah, holding one. Would love to just get a back or front toucher there, right on line, because the way the head is at the moment, it's starting to shut down.
Round the back. Kane's quite happy with that.
Yes, he says, thank you, I'll take that.
Yep.
Shot and one behind, thank
Yep.
you.
Of course, it's 18 ends or 2 hours and 15 minutes for our viewers.
And we got the shot clock up there.
We've got the shot clock right in front of us. 1 hour and 13 minutes to go.
Oh, well pointed here this time. Now, all the way to the jack.
Yep.
That's
Great
a
bowl.
nice bowl.
Beautiful bowl there from Brianna Smith.
Nick says, thank you, I'll take that. Now, you can see all the line of the bowls very close to it. It's
Yep.
just, I just feel with the shadow that's been on it, it's probably going to pick up pretty quickly once the sun gets on it fully. I reckon another half a second, pretty quick.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yes, know how well all these greens run at Broady, but I must admit, of all of my years of playing bowls, this would be one of my favourite greens I've played on.
Always runs nice, quick and true, doesn't it?
Yep.
Oh, there's a good bowl.
Good bowl by
Touch
Kane.
the jack.
Yep. Yeah, good, beautiful first up bowl by Kane Nelson, representing the green team.
Now, Nick would just like to die under this bowl, and he's very, very close. I'd suggest, oh, it's close.
Maybe just out, I reckon.
Yeah, it's close. Very, very, yeah. They've
Yeah,
just said no.
you'd have to put a
Don't know.
measure. You'd have to put a measure on that note.
And the chances are, this is a problem now.
He's got to stay off that bowl.
He's got to stay off that bowl.
And the biggest thing being there too is that Brianna's bowl there on the way out, he's really got to come around that now.
Yeah,
Otherwise he's liable to make contact with that bowl.
that's right. Yep. So, well, now, he's looking to punch the bowl through, is he? Or just slip?
Just not far enough.
Well, he's changed it in a way, even though he's down, he's changed it in a more positive way for the head for him.
Yeah, he can play a very positive bowl now at that chop bowl, but depends what Nick does with this one though.
Yeah.
That's going to be the what he does with his next one. Yeah. Well, Nick's actually coming round the back.
Yeah, he can't be short with this bowl. He knows that. And he's still got a bowl to come, so handy bowl there. Now, can Kane get to that bowl?
Well, he's got a couple of options there. There's a cannon on with his own bowl too.
Yep.
Or he's just under that. He has got the bowl. If he gets the edge of the kitty, Lauren's got a bowl out to the left-hand side.
So he can play this with confidence.
That's what I'm saying. There's,
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly. Now, very close. Now, will he get edge and go away? That's the problem. Yeah, he did. And he's opened it right up. That was probably a very unlucky bowl.
And that's what can go wrong.
Exactly. We love this game, but it annoys us sometimes, doesn't it?
All it does is... might be two down there.
Yeah.
I'd say he probably would be, in actual fact. I think that white bowl of
for sure.
Brianna's will be in, so
Yeah.
very unlucky. Just got the edge of the bowl.
Yeah.
Now, if he got that bowl in the middle, he probably would have got the result that he was after,
for
Brett.
sure.
You know?
Exactly right.
Yep.
I mean, every bowl that rolled out was his.
Yep. And Nick is going to add another one.
Yes,
that's a great bowl by
Nick.
Nick.
Very good bowl.
Yep. 3 shots, yeah.
3 shots.
Yeah. I mean, there's 3 possibilities could have happened there, and unfortunately,
He took
the fourth one.
The fourth one, option Z. You got to laugh, but it hurts when it happens to you. I'll tell you.
It does.
You can't believe you could get all your bowls out of their head.
Okay, we'll see what length they're going to play here now. Really going to open it up by the looks of it, going out to a good 3/4 length. This is the longest end we've had, so this should really try out the competitors here this morning. And again, it's also good thinking by the yellow team, Brianna Smith and Nick Cahill. So we've got some absolutely rising stars of our great game on show here for the next 3 days. And gee whiz, what a beautiful start from Brianna. That's a magnificent first up bowl at this length. Playing back into the shadows, which sometimes can be very, very, very hard to do. So Lauren with her first bowl, she's on a beautiful line. Has she got the weights? Looking pretty good to me. She's got the kitty. Gee whiz, this is good leading by both these girls. Absolutely first class. So Brianna, any movement on her front bowl? Definitely got the line once again. That's a great try. Grass line absolutely spot on. Great starters. G'day, Ken, watching from Victoria. How are you, mate? Okay, Lauren with her second bowl. She's just got to be around this one. Oh, just going to get the edge. Not quite far enough. What a great try, though. An absolute pleasure to have a in commentary with me. All the way from the ACT is James Reynolds. How are you, James?
I'm pretty good. I'm loving this weather, that's for sure.
Yeah, mate. Bit cool down in the ACT at the moment.
Oh, mate, it certainly is. And yeah, I think it was about 3 or 4 degrees this afternoon when I was walking home, and it was about 20 up here. So I was loving it.
Great to have you on board, my friends. Yeah, it's the greens, I said, just starting to dry out a little bit at the moment too, James. So they should be running superbly here this afternoon, mate.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, as you say, we've been watching other games this morning where, you've really had to reach the first few bowls, and we can see with Bree and Lauren here are certainly not doing. They really are reaching ahead and seeing absolutely hits for the boys. Yeah,
they really are, and as you said too, James, we had a very heavy dew here this morning, as you saw, and this green here is still in a bit of shadow from the trees and of course the high rise across the road. But you can see the sun now really starting to dry the green out as it starts to extend itself over the green. It will only be about another 3/4 an hour, and the green should be in full sunlight. So. Bring on this afternoon, mate.
Absolutely, and obviously this afternoon we'll be switching directions as well.
Yes.
So very much in the sun for the next 2 sessions, and we all spoke about this yesterday in our team meetings, and when you expect, and you can see that the players have really taken that knowledge on board and played smartly to the conditions.
100% correct there. There's a good bowl there by young Nick too, because he knows that Kane was going to play through the head with this one being down. It's just reaching weight, so that's really changes the weight that Kane can play, and that's a great bowl there from Kane. Taken one out anyway by the looks of that there, but still one down, but he's now got probably 3 seconds sitting in there now, so I can see Kane getting a bit of a smile on his face as the head's starting to favour him slightly.
We'll see how Nick goes here.
Yep.
Obviously, I'm coach at Team Yellow here, so I'm alerted, guys. Full disclosure.
Is that right, JJ?
Yes.
Good on you, mate. We don't mind, but Robbie and I are umpires, mate, so we're sitting on the fence here, my friend. We're just appreciating some great bowls being displayed here.
Fantastically, I mean, obviously, every session we're going to have well, first of all, thank you so much to you guys for being here a live stream for the next 3 days. But,
mate, we'd miss it.
We're as players, it really gives the players that real exposure to what it would look like to be playing in an international event.
Yep.
In every respect. But look, yeah, the matches this morning have been fantastic across the screen.
Absolutely, my friend.
Now, Nick, what's his weight like here? His line is...
I think he's just going to be a little bit under. Is any movement on this bowler door, though? Not quite enough,
yeah.
though. Now, Renee Barry says, how is Josh going, James?
Yeah, Rowan, that's Josh's mum.
Yep.
Josh is going well. He was quite well against Cooper. Cooper has made a pretty innocent comeback, and my eyesight is not the best on distance.
I'll tell you right now, mate.
17-12.
17-12, mate.
And Josh is one at end.
Yep.
So that will go, because he was on 17.
Yep.
So yeah, Raylene, he's he was 17-12 up, and obviously he scored something there. First at 21 being the goal. So yeah, going well.
Going very well by the looks of it. There you go. Well done. Well done. It'd be a good game, that one over there too, between Josh and Coop.
Well, absolutely. I mean, on paper, you know it was going to be a tough match, and to be fair, Josh jumped out of the blocks really well. But yeah, as you expect, Cooper was never going to, he's a fantastic player, and
Yep.
he really made Josh work for it now, which is good, and it's as you would expect.
Ever so true that, James. I think he still may have one there. You can see the shot that Kane was trying to play there. He's trying to get the kitty out to this left-hand side where he had 4 shots. And this is what happens sometimes when you're chasing numbers, doesn't it, James?
Mm-hmm.
You just caught the kitty on the wrong side. But I think you still have one,
He has.
so nothing, no damage done there. So still got the one. Good morning, Cody Garrick. How are you? Young Cody. One of the young juniors up in Queensland, James, that does a lot of work with the junior with Facebook pages and everything and telling them where the tournaments are.
Well, interestingly enough, I've had the pleasure of getting to know Cody over the last few months. My father and mother know the Garrick family pretty well.
Oh, great.
They were playing all at the same club in the Albert and the Gympie, so
yes.
I've been hearing all about the Garricks for some years. And I finally had the pleasure this year of meeting them all, and it's fantastic fantastic family and fantastic individuals.
They certainly are, James. I said young Lacey doing great guns there, and of course young Riley.
Yeah, well, Riley obviously won the Open under 18 juniors
this year,
the other week, which was a fantastic achievement.
Absolutely. He's still got another couple of years yet to have another bash at it too, just quietly, James. So, of course, in this wonderful event, the 2023 National Development Series could not be brought to you if it wasn't for the sheer generosity of Right at Home, in-home care and assistance, and, of course, the Australian Institute of Sport. We do thank those organisations for their wonderful support of this absolutely talented event that we have on show for the next 3 days, and it's been an absolute pleasure being here, showcasing this great event. And the next game too on stream, starting at 12:15, Cooper Whitestiles versus Brett Sellers. So that should be a crack of a game also too, James.
Well, we'll be obviously quality players, but we have a great match to Queenslanders. They get to play each other very much in the state championships. So
that's ever so true too. So yeah, it should be a crack of a game, and they're also two good friends as we all are, though, James. You know what I mean? So it is an absolute pleasure to showcase this wonderful event. And again, as you can see, it's just in play because we are, for the viewers that have just come on board, we're playing the international rules, which is 23 metres. So it's not the traditional 21 metres that we're used to playing at club level. This is, of course, the international game because it is 3 bowl pairs and it's 18 ends or 2 hours and 15 minutes. And it is re-spot. So obviously, Ryan Bester never wrote the rules. Otherwise, you'd have replay there. What a lovely starter there.
Great starts.
Yep. Good bowl there also too from Lawrence sitting just in behind the head. It's anything at this level behind the head, particularly now that the sun's just starting to stick its head through. You can see the bowls now, they're taking a little bit more grass, and the run's just starting to come in. We see a lovely correction here from Lauren. That's a beautiful correction.
Yeah, we really haven't seen too many poor bowls from the two girls this morning. Like they've really had a really good bowl.
Well, I think it has been too between these two girls. I think it's been some exceptional bowls played first up, and they got another 2 days to do it after today too, James. So 3 games a day. It's one heck of a long day for them too, isn't it?
Well, obviously, yeah, of course it is, but again, that's the whole purpose of this event, is to emulate in every respect what it would be like to play an international series.
That's correct.
And that's exactly what it is, and that's, look, let's be honest, they're all young, they're all fit, they're all in the Pathways Immersion program, where obviously, every aspect is of importance.
Yep.
So I have no question is these players will be more than capable of, being up for every single game throughout the next 3 days. Unlike us old farts.
Nah, mate, you're going all right for you. Don't worry about that, James. I watched you over there, mate, at the Australian size last year. It was a pleasure watching you play, James.
Thank you.
And you come straight from Mermaid Beach, straight over here to skip your beloved ACT too, mate. So what a great effort that was.
It was 10 days Australia bowls, all the stuff.
And big days. Big days too, I tell you what. Not far away with this one, Kane. He doesn't want to open it up.
Oh, be unlucky there.
Oh, he has opened it up, unfortunately. Just looking to sit that wing bowl there, I think, and just cut his grass line down slightly, but... Anyway, he's still got the opportunity to change the head around, but Nick, I think, he's not going to make him pay here. He's just going to sit inside that bowl of Lawrence. Great bowl there by young Nick.
This is. We were seeing like in this sport, there's always going to be moments of bad luck, but as an opponent, it's about, taking advantage of that.
Yep.
And Nick's certainly done that with that bowl.
He certainly has, hasn't he? And there, once again, like Kane's played a good bowl, but he's just a tad wide, and he's still 3 down.
Exactly.
Well, anyway.
Well, 2 for sure. Well, I think it's 2 anyway.
Yeah, I'd say, probably 2, probably measure for 3.
The win bowl of Orange could be interesting.
What a bowl here from Nick, though.
This might take the measure out.
Yeah, it definitely does. That's a great bowl. But in actual fact, it's actually made the head a little bit better for Kane there now, because a trail on that kitty now, and it's back to Lauren's bowl with Kane's first bowl there. So,
and he's also the target area is much wider. Like it is.
Yes.
As long as he's in that zone, he's going to be a chance of some result.
Well, 9 times out of 10, you back Kane to get this.
Absolutely. He has a set of bowls that aren't a big turning bowl, so with his skill, I've seen from experience, he'll be in the area without question.
Yep. Okay. Kane setting himself, going with weight.
Go quick.
Got something. Bang, he's cleaned them all out.
Literally everything. I'm assuming Bree's still got one there, but
yeah, I think so. But Nick's got another bowl though, so I think you'll find that Nick may it's a great clear out, and here it is once again too, James. Like, just look at the way he gets them all. Got something. Bang, he's cleaned.
Hurricane Nelson.
Yeah, see, it's a great bowl there by Kane. He was quite a few down, so I think he find after this bowl here he's probably halved the damage.
Absolutely. Oh, he's got to get back.
Don't think he's coming back in time, James.
No. So he's saying it's at worst it's 1 down.
Yep,
I think. Well, they're looking.
Yeah, they're having a good look. Just look at that there. Can be very deceiving.
That back bowl, I would argue, is closer, but obviously it's
the camera angles can be deceiving, though, mate.
Yeah, exactly my point. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
it is the 2.
Well, yep.
2.
So there we go. Yeah.
Yep.
Shot.
So it's just said sometimes with the camera being that far away, it can be a little bit deceiving. That so, yeah, too. But you can see the sun starting to come further down towards the end of that line. So I said it should be a magnificent afternoon if you're in the Gold Coast region, and there's 2-4 greens of absolute talented players everywhere, and gee whiz, like we're pretty fortunate here where we can sit here broadcast this game, but I can see the whole green, and it's there's some talent out there, I can assure you. There's one thing I can let Raylene know is that yep, it's Josh has got up over that one, beat Cooper by the looks of it. The game's over, so well done to Josh Barry. And Cooper said he's on the live stream next, so I look forward to showcasing that game between Cooper Whitestyles and Brett Sellers. Should be a crack of a game, that. As you said, 2 Queenslanders doing battle with each other, James.
Absolutely, and obviously make them really well, and on paper you wouldn't pick that.
Yeah, that's true.
I really couldn't give you a favourite at all.
Should be a crack of a game, that, my friend. Oh, Michelle says, go Lauren and Team Green. Yeah, lovely start by Lauren here, so there you go, Michelle.
Yeah.
Michael, can't see that, mate, to be truthful with you. Cohen's on the green behind us, mate, so we'll have to wait till we get the results after the first game. Sorry about that, Michael. But we can only see what's out in front of us here, mate. Tell you what, has she got the run here? What a beautiful correction there from...
Yeah, pretty good.
Yep. Lovely bowl. And right on the line once again too, James. Isn't it? It's so important sometimes to cover that kitty up just psychologically. I mean, you know where it is, but it just gets into your head sometimes. It just breaks up the whole complex of drawing the next bowl. But I don't think it's upset this girl too much.
I was going to say, I think Lauren's up to the task. A bit quicker than I thought she was, actually. I thought she was all over that.
Well, I think this can be also too when you're playing back into the shadows. You think you just give it that little bit more to make sure it reaches, and it's very trying conditions when you're playing into a shadow like this at times, James, isn't it?
Absolutely. Another good bowl here, though, for Bree.
Yeah, beautiful bowls.
Just missed it, Chuck. That's...
She's played that very well. Good home just there too. So Lauren with her next bowl, just got to take probably around about 2.5 foot of weight off to count. She's on a beautiful line, so it comes down to her weight once again.
Yeah, well, she's now got the line 3 times in a row here, and the weight's pretty good. Yep. Oh, it's still going again.
Well, look at the line on it.
Yeah, perfect.
Absolutely
smashed
perfect.
It. Yeah.
Absolutely, mate. Look at that. Straight down the line, all 3 bowls. So, nice to meet Kane's not... give her a good clap for it. He likes it when it's behind young Kane. So, yeah, it's got an unbelievable array of talent here, James, haven't we, on the greens?
Well, we have. So, you know, we've got this series. I mean, we've got about 40... pathways and emerging players in Australia, both para and mainstream, and we've got 20 of them here.
Yeah.
So they're the ones that selectors have sort of felt like they're the ones that get this opportunity. So when you really look at it, if they're not playing under 25s, they're in the open state teams or what have you. So we really are looking at the best talent up and coming in. Well, current talent and champions of our sport below that Jackaroo level. So
absolutely, James.
How lucky are we? You know, as a high performance setup. I mean, I'm not sure. It's pretty obvious to see that this is something that other countries aren't doing.
Yes,
and we are. And for players, that's a big opportunity for them to get you in, and we get we're lucky enough to be involved as coaches or spectators. How lucky are we?
Mate, it is. It's a great opportunity which Bowls Australia does put on to our emerging players and everything too, just to make sure they come out and can fulfil their full potential, though, with James. And that's what it's all about, mate, fulfilling the potential. that you players do have. I think it's a fantastic idea, mate. I think it's going to be an incredible series.
Great shot.
I mean, look at these bowls here.
Oh, yeah, great shot.
The only thing is he's locked it in for second shot. That's the only thing.
Again, a little bit stiff.
Yeah. Well, Nick played a great bowl to get shot.
Absolutely.
And then Kane just set him through. But as you said, yes, he unfortunately just knocked him in for second. Well, kept him in a second shot. Went the other way. He may have had 2, maybe 3 shots.
Yeah. Just to further what you were saying there before, it's also about taking the opportunity, and that's, look, this is an opportunity. Good shot.
What a great bowl. Well, he's made 2 out of that.
Two opportunities.
Yes, he did right there, bud.
But, look, COVID really ruined these sort of opportunities for our players to, for obvious reasons. So this is what it is. It really is an opportunity for these players to showcase their talents against their peers in front of the national selectors and coaches, and really make a further press for higher honours.
Mate, I couldn't agree more on that. And I must admit, and it's a big pat on the back to Bowls Australia for bringing forward after COVID the talent to see how they fared through that very dismal period of all our lives, really, where we weren't allowed to participate in our game for a while, but we finally got back into it, and it's good that they've so rapidly increased the high performance to showcase these players.
Yep, absolutely.
And we see a good length here too. Not just probably a little bit over 23 metres, but just it's good to see. You can see the contrast between the two when Kane and Lauren are winning an end. They're shortening it down because Brianna and Nick over the last few ends have gone pretty much 3/4 length. So it's a beautiful delivery, just fluent, just comes forward at point of delivery. Not a bad start. It's just going to be a little bit underground grass line, but weight once again. I must admit, that's one thing that's impressed me the most about Brianna this morning has been her weight control, James. It's been spot on.
It certainly has. I mean, look, in the New South Wales Parkways, Brianna comes into my banger, and so I have a fair bit with Bri, and I have watched with her at the AO actually, and watching certainly the fours, and that's exactly what I really noticed in the really big events.
Yes.
When you really sort of learn about a player where they really are at, rather than just in their drills and skills.
Yes.
And that was exactly what I noticed. Her weight control was fantastic.
It really has been. It's impressed me here today. Like, I mean, times she's had a little bit too much grass like that one there, but her weight control on just about every bowl has been absolutely spot on. So it shows you that she's a person that's been doing her drills and doing what she's supposed to be doing.
Absolutely.
To reach this level that she's at. So it's good. And you see Lauren here's got a good bowl here. Just got to sneak inside these ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I could be Bri too. Preparation perspective.
Yep.
Last, we'll say 6 weeks.
Yep.
She's played a lot of bowls.
Oh, sure.
Obviously Australian Open, Maytor fours, Kalanga fours, pairs at Coffs Harbour last week. So, all that preparation she's done, as many other athletes, she's really been able to, utilise it and really
showcase their skills, and that's what it's all about, mate, isn't it?
Getting that rhythm. The more bowls you put down, the more chance you're going to put down good ones.
Well, and that's 100% correct too, James. There's a very good analysis on that. There's that if you're going to play at the top, like in any sport, you've got to keep working on your game and putting in the hours.
Absolutely.
Which is what it's all about. We see a great
like I say, Kane's going to take the advantage here. He has. He has. Great shot, Kane.
Said between Kane and Nick know each other's game very well. They play against each other quite regularly at various events around Queensland. So both absolutely stars of our future, James.
Absolutely are. And what's our future? They cleverly are.
Well, that's 100% correct, my friend.
But yes, you're right. I mean, obviously, Nick under 25 indoor runner-up this year. Well, I mean, and obviously Kane won the state triples, I think.
Yes.
This year with his brother.
With his brother, Jacob.
Yep.
Jacob's been on watching him this morning at work. Don't worry about that.
Working hard, obviously.
Working hard.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit wide with this one.
Yeah.
In fact, he's getting a little inside edge off this bowl, though.
No, he's going to get back reasonably well, I think.
Yep.
It's just he's get past.
Well, it's a handy home to have just there. Pretty
Allows him
handy.
to get more positive with the last, potentially.
Yep. Well, he can be. What a perfect bowl for Kane here now. It's just to trail that kitty in behind those two bowls, isn't it? To get that kitty out of Nick's sight.
Absolutely. Takes that shot away.
It's 8-4s. Good on you, Cody. Thanks for that, mate.
Okay. I knew it was a
was
team
one of
event.
them. Yes,
I
it was.
couldn't remember which was the fours. That's a great shot here.
It's a good bowl by Kane. It's
Yeah.
in there, it counts.
What weight's he going to play at this?
Well, he can play either weight he wants, doesn't he? He's playing reaching weight by the looks of it, James. His bowl should start coming into the head now. He's not going to be too far away from
If he
this.
holds, he's very close.
Oh, what a great try.
So he can't. Yeah, that's for sure.
That's a great try.
Happy coach.
Yep. Just the one shot. How good's that?
That's what we want.
That's a great bowl there from Nicky. Probably at least 3 down there, James, I'd say. At least 3 down.
Comfortably.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you say, 3 for sure. Probably in 4.
Yeah,
So,
could have been 4. That's
yep,
correct.
a great result. That's ironically that was something we worked on yesterday. Was second shot in our
Yes.
skills.
Yep.
A value of second shot, and he's
No, absolutely, mate.
executed that well.
Okay, so we thank James very much for coming in this morning and having a bit of a chinwag to us.
My
And we
pleasure.
know you got to go out and do some work, mate. So
We're in the championship range now, so I want to make sure I'm out there supporting them if they need me. I'm sure they won't,
No.
but you never know.
thank you very much, James.
Thanks for having me.
Pleasure. Pleasure having James Reynolds here this morning, and he's got to go out and do some work. So hopefully over the next few days he can come back and have another chinwag to us. So look forward to that. Good on you, mate. So great starter there once again from Lauren. She's probably sitting around about 2 foot in behind the head. So Brianna stick into her backhand. Oh, a beautiful line on that one there. Could be shot by the looks of it. Pretty close. Yeah, Andrew, they're pretty talented, that's for sure. Okay, Lauren with a second bowl. Would love to be able to just trail the kitty. Yeah, good attempt. Beautiful grass line on that. Maybe just not quite, but I'm sure Brianna will be looking just to sit this back bowl, just sitting inside it. Tell you what, she's not too far away with this one. What a great correction. Again, it's a magnificent weight she's been playing with, and there it just goes to show. So, Lauren, that's the bowl she's got to beat now. Be just conscious of just reaching. Just across the head. Okay, can she put another one in there? Very close. Well, jack high anyway, so. Yes, just cut the grass down, line down slightly. Sitting jack high that last bowl, not too sure, but Kane on the mat already. Delivered his bowl. Just across the head slightly, but gee whiz, again, beautiful weighted bowl there from Kane Nelson. See Nick, these players don't take long to play a bowl, do they? They've already got their shot worked out that they're going to play. Now Nick again had a beautiful grass line. Just needs another couple of feet of weight. Not too far away. So Kane, the opposite, just needs a bit more grass, that's all. I think he's basically played the same bowl as his last one. Well, he got a bit of a straightener with that one, so Not too sure there. I didn't see Bree what she put up there, if she was up or down. Anyway, Nick knows what he's got to do. Just take a tad more grass, keep the same weight as he had, which he has done. He's played this brilliantly. Any movement of the kitty back to Brianna would be, yep. Oh, very close. Pretty hard to tell. Like, they could have two shots, or they could be two, or it wouldn't be two down. They might be one down, but who knows? Too close to call. I'm sure we'll find out very shortly. There's still a bowl each to play, so I wouldn't be declaring the head just yet. Okay, Kane. Oh no. Just missed the kitty. I think he may have just touched it too. I'm not 100% sure. No, they're not marking it, so obviously it didn't. It must be pretty close because Bree's having a good look at this one. Not too sure the state of the head at the moment. Just looking the way Kane's looking, I'm favouring that he probably favours himself as down. But Nick. Oh, what a great bowl. That's a great bowl by Nick. Well, they've taken those two out. I think he moved the kitty just far enough there by looks at it to bring those bowls into play. That's a gem of a bowl. Looks like that one's in too by looks of it from here. Yep. Looked like three. So, handy pick up there. Nick just moved that kitty just far enough to bring those other bowls into play. Didn't move it too far, but and as you can see, once Nick and Brianna lengthened it out just that little bit more than what Kane and Lauren have been playing. So this is the 16th end of 18 ends. There's 9 shots in the game. What a cracker of a game we've had first up here today, though, in the 2023 National Development Series. Absolute first-class bowls on display here all day tomorrow and all day Thursday. Beautiful conditions. If you like watching champions play, I can recommend you come down to Broadbeach to see this absolutely wonderful ray of talent we have on display here. Okay, Lauren's trying to beat this bowl of Brianna's, and I'll tell you what, she has. It's inside her, so again, another good weighted bowl by both these players. So Bree just trying to cut down her grass line from her first one. Again, she's not going to be too far away. What a lovely correction. That's a beautiful bowl. Just not quite falling over at this stage. Just holding up, just still on its line, still on its run. Hey, Lauren, as she got the weights, looking pretty good. Ah, Mr. Walker in America, mate. Vermont, USA. Good on you, mate. Isn't it wonderful with modern technology what we can do these days, Mr. Walker? What a great 3 days of bowls we've got to showcase here, mate. Incredible. Again, I tell you what, Brianna is not going to be too far away. She's just going to sneak in front. Not quite. So just the one down. Yeah, good call there by Kane. See if you can get that bowl, you'll make 3. So he's looking at making as many as he can by the looks of it. Which is, when you're chasing numbers, it's exactly what you have to do. I don't think she's quite got the weight though. She's going to stay off that white one, which she has. So she's set it up nicely, the head for Kane. Okay, Nick with his first one, trying to add a friend. Gee whiz, is he around this, which he used? What a great bowl. That's changed it completely. That's a great bowl there from Nick. Good morning, Barbara Austin. Great to have you on board, Barbs. Tell you what, Kane, he may get a result out of this. Well, he has. He's probably got the 1 there by the looks of it. But a great bowl there from Kane. Just played that with pretty good weight. Yeah, good call there from Brianna. Yep, good call. He was asking good questions there, Nick, and Brianna said that the only thing is that bowl of Kane's will probably lock. So just trying to dead draw it and just pulling up a bit short. But Kane's coming down for a bit of a look at this because he knows he needs more than 1. So, of course, this wonderful event, the 2023 National Development Series, could not be brought to you if it wasn't for the generosity of Right at Home in home care and assistance, and of course the Australian Institute of Sport. And we thank Bowls Australia for the opportunity to allow us, the Gold Coast-Tweed District Media Team, to showcase this wonderful event. Thank you very much to all those wonderful sponsors. Right, Kane trying to play on his front bowl, trying to get the other 2 out of the head. He's holding, he's just not going to get in the belly though. Oh. And that's what can go wrong when you're chasing shots, and that's out in the open for Nick now. Nick, I reckon probably be holding probably 2 shots, I'd say, by the looks of it. Well, definitely 1, but I do favour the white bowl of Brianna's for 2, so a little bit unlucky there. Young Kane, he just got the wrong side of that bowl. He had it about half an inch more in the belly. Both those bowls probably would have gone. Yeah, Nick's just drawn another one, as you'd expect him to. He's still left a bit of space there for Kane, though. And Kane knows he's chasing shots. Yep, he's basically said all I can do is dead draw that, and he's 100% correct. Because there's no way in the world he's going to get those 3 out all at once. Looking just a dead draw, maybe just trail it a couple of feet, may bring in this back one. Okay, Kane. What a great bowl. Did he move it far enough? I think it may have just gone far enough. Was only the one there, so that back bowl not quite in play. Moved another another few inches. I reckon it would have been pretty close. So just the one there to Kane and Lawrence. So this being the last end. No, sorry, second last end. So okay, lengthening it out just that little bit once again. With their tactics, we hear the choppers flying overhead at the moment. Looks like an army chopper going over by the sounds of that. Okay, Lauren, not bad weight with that one there. Just needs a little bit more grass. Maybe take a few feet off, but anything behind the head, as we've always said, very beneficial. This, put the backward in first up, draw the next one. A lovely starter here from Brianna. Beautiful ball. So Lauren sticking to the forehand. Yeah, well, she's got a beautiful line on this one here. If she got the run, she has. Gee whiz, that's a lovely correction. Oh. Yeah, you did right, Amanda. Going to be absolutely superb few days of bowling. Couldn't agree more. Really have. Like, look at this bowl. Look at this reply. That's just absolutely superb, isn't it? The skills that they're showing, that's a great bowl there from Brianna Smith. Okay, Lauren changing her hand. Trying just to play reaching weight down here. Not too far away. What a bowl. Well, that stuck it out in the open. That's a great bowl there from Lauren. They're absolutely showcasing what wonderful talent they do have. It's been an incredible display of bowls here this morning. It's only going to get better over the next 2 days. Robbie just away just at the van at the moment. Okay, Kane. They're drawing it. Has he got the run? Not quite sure. Depending where the kitty is. Yeah, he's definitely got the one shot there. Robbie back, he's just over the van getting something or other. We apologise for that. Oh, Nick, I tell you what, he's played this beautifully. What a bowl. Absolutely superb. And a knocker. Gee whiz, that's well played, Nick. Well played, Kane. Now this is where... great bowl by Nick. Right, Kane, as you heard, just trying to open it up for himself. Well, what a great try by Kane. Gee whiz. Beautiful grass line, just a couple of feet of weight. He's got the opportunity now of trying to crack an egg on that shot bowl. If he cracks an egg on it, should just go back to his bowl. Yeah, Nick just trying to play a covering bowl here. Yeah, playing a bowl over here because you heard the call from Nick. I'm not sure if you did. If he goes quick, he may go over that left-hand corner. So that's where Lauren had a bowl. So Nick just trying to cover that, cover all options, you could say. So not too sure what pace young Kane will play here, but be interesting to see what weight he chooses. I don't think he can really get the bowl out. I'm not too sure how it's positioned, if it's touching the kitty still or not. I don't think he can get the bowl out without moving the kitty. So he may go quick. Oh, gee whiz. Don't know how we missed that. Very, very unlucky. Okay, Nick. That was very close by Kane. He wanted the edge of that bowl, right on the edge, what he was going for. He must have missed that by just absolute fraction of an inch. Or this day and age, I should say millimetre. So just the one by the looks of it. Yes, one to Team Yellow. Great bowl there from Nick. But gee whiz, hasn't this lass here played some superb bowls this morning? She's on the wrong line. First mistake she's made in 18 ends. Absolute superb watching her play here this morning. Good on you, Hugo. How are you, Hugo? Hope you're keeping well, mate. Yeah, you're dead right, Amanda. It was very, very close. It's a great attempt by young Kane. Okay. Brianna Smith, last stand. What a game she's had here this morning. Been absolutely superb watching these two up front. Beautiful grass line once again from her. Okay, Lauren played very well also too. If you had to give a points decision, it would have to go to Brianna just for her sheer consistency. But gee whiz, these two have had an outstanding battle against each other. Just the sign of things to come in the next few days. Yeah, just sneaking in front of that. Great bowl. Hey, Lauren, sticking to the forehand. Got a nice line on this weight. Looks just a little bit better. Yep. Nice starter, that's for sure. Nice correction, I should say. So Brianna with her next bowl again. Just trying to beat that last bowl. And I'll tell you what, she's not going to be too far away. She's going to sit that bowl. Oh, not quite. Just ran through. But see, Nick, it's a good bowl there. Okay, can she add another one to it, Lauren? She's got a beautiful track on this one here. She's not going to be too far away. Anything behind the head. Very well played. Splits those two, which is very good bowl there. Nick had the opportunity just to trail the kitty into that area there and possibly make 3 out of it. So a very good bowl there from Lauren. In behind the head. And splits those 2 bowls of Brianna's up. Okay. Nick first up. Sticking to his forehand. This is the last end, 18 ends, or 2 hours and 15 minutes. There's still 19 minutes to play. Great first up bowl from young Nick once again. Yeah, well, that's the shot. Now Kane be looking for a little trail. Not going to be too far away. Oh, just a little bit runny, but geez, what a great attempt. Is it going to fall? Still just holding its line, look at it. Just holding its run. Okay, Nick once again is definitely in the region, just pulling up a little bit short. Grass line absolutely spot on. Oh, Kane not happy with that one. As we see the wind just starting to get up a little bit now too. Yeah, you can just hear it. Okay, Nick trying to sit inside this bowl, which he has done. Geez, that's great bowling, Nick Cahill. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, Kane's last bowl. Going to be 2 to Nick. So congratulations to the yellow team of Nick and Brianna up over Kane and Lauren, 23-12 after 18 ends. So congratulations, and what a great game we had first up here today. Now the next game, as we said, ladies and gentlemen, an absolute cracker between Cooper Whitestyles and Brett Sellers. So that's on at 12:15. So it's only 11 o'clock at the moment, so we've got a bit of time. We're going to have lunch after this one anyway. We won't be. We'll be moving cameras around very, very shortly. So a big thank you to all of our viewers here this morning. And as we said previously, that this wonderful event could not be brought to you if it wasn't for the sheer generosity for the 2023 National Development Series Right at Home in Home Care and Assistance, and of course the Australian Institute of Sport. And on behalf of the Gold Coast Tweed District Media team, we thank Bowls Australia for the opportunity of showcasing this fantastic event. So we've got another 2 games today. We finish up this afternoon at 5:15 with the last game, which will be a game of triples. We'll tell you who's playing that in the next broadcast. And they're back on air at 12:15. But on behalf of the Gold Coast Tweed District Media team, on behalf of Robbie Allen, myself, Brian Marshall, we'd like to thank James Reynolds for coming in, and Brett Clifford, of course, doing some commentary with us this morning. We're going to have some guest commentators all day. So we look forward to your company in the next game. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your bowls and support your club. Thank you very much.